What's good, everybody? It's Kaige-O Gaming, and welcome back to our Rome campaign on Total War Rome 2. If you are enjoying the series, make sure to leave a like. If you're not, make sure to leave a dislike. I appreciate all your feedback. And last time we left off, well, we just took out the Aravaci and completed our province here. Our first completed province in the Iberian Peninsula. And now we're looking to push on the Lusitani, complete another province of Lusitania, and then push up to Brigantium and make them a client state. However, the Lusitani seem to have a decent amount of forces over here, which does make me a wee bit nervous, because the veteran shield warriors are no joke. 67 melee attack and 89 melee defense is actually nuts. Now, they don't have very high armor or very high health, but in melee combat, they are going to be super deadly to really any of our troops. They're even better than our Principes, which is scary. They're actually much better. And they have quite a few of these guys. Now, they do have some nice upgrades. They have level 2 weapons and level 1 armor. In terms of their garrison, they also have another unit of veteran shield warriors. But we are going to be pushing in with 2 armies.
Ready for orders.
Do you guys have night battles? I don't think you do.
We hunger for battle.
No.
At your command.
And no. You guys do not have night battles, so we won't be able to pick off this army. Alright, I'm gonna keep you down here, because they had a third stack somewhere, and I don't know where that third stack went. Now, we could push past and just hit Alisipo, if we wanted to. We could try and bring in a third stack, I suppose, to be safe, but we are at war with the Helvetii up here, because we joined Massilia. Actually, they made peace with us, right. But Massilia is distracted by the Insubres. I'm kind of hoping that the Insubres hold their ground, because eventually I would like to take this territory. But it is kind of looking like if we do end up turning on an ally, Massilia is probably going to be first, so we can make our push north. We could always push past them, I suppose. But I always like to leave my territory kind of consolidated. So we'll kind of see what happens when we get to that point. We still got a little ways away until we really need to start considering those things. In Italia, we are getting the level 3 auxiliary barracks, which is fine. We're getting a lot of stuff built here in Africa. Cartaginensis has a lot of stuff being built. Magna Graecia could have some buildings built, but we kind of need more food in here. And then over here, we could get one of these buildings upgraded. More wealth, honestly, wouldn't be too bad. We can afford the public order hit, so let's go ahead and do that. And then other than that, we're kind of saving our money. Now, we are at risk of secession here with Cornelia. So, if we look at characters, you don't have a lot of influence. I'm surprised you guys still have 93 senators. Because the wife shouldn't be affecting that. Or she's not even the wife, she's just... she is a single woman, because we can get her married. Let's send you on a diplomatic mission to the Etruscan League. That knocks it down to 6%. You can have morale, and I'm going to give you a promotion. It's only upkeep for land units. Interesting. Because you should be our admiral. It's only going to give you +1. We might just secure loyalty here. Let's just secure their loyalty. And that's really all we need to do for this turn, if I'm not mistaken. We do have this spy to move around. We've seen that there's not much going on in these two settlements, so let's keep things moving and see if we can't discover where their armies are. Now, we do know they had some forces over in Tingis. Are the Lusitani at war with anybody? Garamanti. Okay, they're at war with Masazeli and Garamantian, so that might be where that third force went. Masazeli could push in here pretty soon.
At your service.
Okay, can't spot anything yet. We do have some horses out here in the desert and some camels. You're just kind of sitting and stabilizing for now. Although now that Carthage is officially wiped, I think I'm going to bring you back down here for the time being, and we might sail you around to hit Alisipo. See what we want to do there.
Ready for orders.
Other than that, I think we're ready to end the turn. There's really not much to spend money on unless we want to get a third army. Lusitani like us, Masazeli likes us. Egypt is going down, which I'm not a huge fan of. Helveti don't like us, and Subres don't like us. All makes sense. The Ardii don't really like us. They don't like our treaties with Sparta, but you're at war with Sparta now.
Welcome. I throw
Yes.
open the doors to you and bid you
And then
enjoy our
Athens
talks.
should be at war with Macedon. Yes. Okay, so they could be expanding further north. Let's go ahead and end our turn.
The love of gold can stir
Um,
evil in men.
No. Local bandits have offered their services to intimidate the opposition. How do you proceed? I'm gonna refuse. Your diplomat has betrayed you. Income penalty to olive trading. Awesome. Technology tier achieved. Awesome. Hidden agent exposed. 2 tariff income from trade agreements. Encourage populace. Morale. Research rate. Could be nice. Let's make sure we get that research rate in. You can have the research rate. I'll send you on another diplomatic mission just to kind of keep you friendly. Keep your loyalty high. Hopefully you don't betray me again. Ah, yes. They have a lot of armies over here. They have a lot of
What do you
armies.
wish of me?
Okay, then. What are we going to do about that?
At once. Waiting for
I mean, we could always backline them, but I want to save this settlement for last.
Commander. You. Fleet Ripper. At your
We
back.
can't afford to pull you on out. And then we can kind of see what's going on over here. I don't know.
The waves still beckon.
Is this a fleet? I don't know if that's a fleet or not. Okay, we do have that extra replenishment, which is great. We also got the movement range, which is also great. Melee attack and melee defense and charge bonus for all units. That sounds pretty nasty. Ram damage, battle speed for all ships is also pretty great. I think we need to get this melee defense and melee attack. That would make me feel a little bit better.
Ready for orders. Harder, men. Harder. Waiting for a new course.
We probably should have picked up a few more ships. Because if these guys sit here, that's going to be problematic. I don't know if we have enough with this fleet. I also don't like Masazeli sitting on the edge of our territory.
At your service.
I'm going to get you deployed.
Observe the enemy. Be of assistance.
You're going to keep scouting out Masazeli's territory. Still nothing yet. I actually have no clue where all their armies are. Question is do we really need to keep you over here? You were kind of waiting until our war with Masazeli. Just kind of, grabbing XP for me.
Enter, friend, and speak. We surely have much to discuss, and perhaps much to agree.
Nice.
You speak with wisdom.
Trade with Egypt is huge. That's gonna make them nice and friendly with us.
Receive you. Looking forward.
Not quite military access, but that's fine.
I am here to listen if you...
You should like my treaties with Egypt. Okay, so we're making some good friends in the east. You like my treaties with Massilia. What's up with the Surditani? You guys are just an independent faction. I suppose we could go to war with them instead. Kartuba. Hit this settlement for now.
Ready for orders.
I just don't know about this. Because we're probably going to want to sit for a turn. To build up some extra ladders. But then that allows all of these forces to come in and push us. Do we have recruitment here? Oh wait, this is all the same province. We can get this upgraded now though. Maybe we do build up a third army over here? It's gonna take 3 turns before we can start building up our higher tier infantry though. Could check out this cav and these slingers. Who would we bring in? Septimus? Kind of the only option unless we want to bring in new members. We're not really spending our money on much else anyways. Who is Lucius? Who is this? Of House Julia. Is he gonna be like an other noble? Oh, he's of age. Chance of having children. We want to get you married as quickly as possible. Armor for all units. I guess morale.
Ready for battle.
Auxiliary Cav. Iberian Gav. Iberian Swordsman. Are better for than the Hastati unless we start considering armor. Armor-wise, you guys are not better. But you are better charge bonus-wise and melee defense-wise. You guys do have the slingers.
At your command.
Auxiliary? Okay, we have Balearic Slingers. Shots per minute, 157, 32. Okay, your guys' missile damage is way higher. By 10. Same range, same shots per minute, same ammunition. Better melee attack, although we probably don't care too much about melee, do we? Better melee defense. Better health. Alright, let's get 4 slingers. I wouldn't mind getting, like, some different types of troops in here, just to, like, diversify the army. You guys have bonus versus large. And higher charge bonus. Higher armor, higher health. So you guys are more against cav. And charging troops. You guys are more like get stuck in combat. I kind of like having like the different army though. Okay, so I think we play this patient for a little bit. We have our fleet ready. We get this army going and prepared and ready. And then we push on them with the full might of the Roman armies. That might be our best plan, unless they start splitting here. If they start splitting, that would be really nice. We could push more public order. Why not? Guys are kind of doing fine and everything. We're getting a lot of buildings built over here. Okay, how's our political situation? Looking good. Both people are at 0 for loyalty. Oh, right, we need to get another diplomat. It was the diplomat in Rome. Dignitary. Cultural conversion we don't care about. Upkeep costs. Growth per turn and tariff income from trade agreements. Could be nice. Okay, and then we'll get you deployed next turn. How is our Imperium looking? We still haven't gone back up. Alrighty then, let's end another turn and see what the Lusitani do.
One sacrifice is needed on the altar of our goodwill.
Ooh.
I speak of gold, of course.
Ooh. Defensive Alliance, I really don't want to get drawn into any of your wars, so I'm going to decline that for now. I took out the RDI though. Political intrigue. A diplomat has returned accompanied by a clever tactician. Your armies will march further for a while. Well, that's nice. Plus 10 loyalty for 5 turns because we did not intimidate. Helping them increase their influence. The bandits have offered their services to the other parties. That gave us plus 10 loyalty, though. Faction has been destroyed. Armenia. Okay, I was expecting that to say the RDI. Wonder if they have a force left or something.
At your command.
Yeah, the problem is that we can't starve these guys out. Maybe we could probably starve them out if we hit this settlement, though.
At your service.
What are your levels looking like? Yeah, you're already maxed out on food stolen. You're sitting at 7.
Your orders.
Okay, so what we might have to do is build up this force, get them sailing, hit this settlement from behind, and then push on Ibora once they start attritioning. We just gotta watch how many losses we take. I don't want to raise an army. So we kind of probably want to go with the Iberian cavalry. Because they don't really have cav. They do for their generals. And that's just for one general.
We hunger for battle.
So we don't care about the auxiliary cav. Because they're anti-large. You guys are gonna be like my flanking troops. We're gonna get Hastati to hold the center. I might still pick up some levies as well. Or some velites. To help flank with the Iberian swords. Probably get at least 2 of these guys. Do that. And then maybe just have some spears to be safe. You guys don't get the square formation. You do have higher armor, higher health, higher melee attack. The thing is that the Rorari are actually pretty decent against Cav with their square formation. Compared to maybe these guys. But these guys are better against everybody else. And we know that they don't really have Cav, so 3 turns, that army's going to be done. Loyalty should be looking pretty good. It does. Will the Etruscan League take trade with me? We already have trade. Okay, cool. How much is those diplomatic missions? It's only 368. Yeah, RDI are still alive. Is there anybody else we want to improve relations with? Or attempt to? I would probably take more treaties with Egypt, just to keep them friendly. I don't want to go to war with them anytime soon. So let's send you on a diplomatic mission to Egypt. And then I want you to get married as soon as possible, but you need the 20 gravitas. Keep extending that family tree. You actually don't cost any food. We should be upgrading you. It's basically a free upgrade. Same with you. And then we'll save the rest of our money just to be safe. Because our income's going to start taking at least somewhat of a hit with that 4th army building up. Patience, patience, patience. Waiting for the right time to strike. Yeah. Massilia's gathering all their forces. Famous Bard, increased public order. Nice. Increased rank for our veteran.
Command.
Son comes of age. They want us to research a technology in siege. Oh, minus attritional losses when besieging though. For 4 turns. Are we gonna push in 2 turns though? So 2 turns, we have 7 turns to get it done. It's gonna take 2 turns, and then we have 4 turns of the buff. So if we can prolong this for like another 4 turns, 6, so we have up to 10 turns to start sieging. They've actually pushed out. They've actually pushed out. Ooh. This could be our chance to take Ibora. Where did their big army go, though?
What do you, as you command?
Ooh, I don't like that we can't see it.
I serve only Rome.
No way, did they fight? No.
Service I never.
Can you reach in a single turn? Ooh, you can. We might just have to push in with the 1 ladders. Unit experience would be kind of nice. You're getting up there, though. All of you are maxed out on silver chevrons, so just gotta get the gold. I do really like the siege expert trait. But I'm also kind of tempted to go melee attack for heavy infantry. Melee defense and morale. I gotta assume that, like, the Hastati are definitely heavy infantry, right? But what about these guys? I don't know. I don't know what's considered heavy infantry.
For battle.
Campaign move. I'm gonna go for that. That campaign movement range sells me. I don't know what happened to that other force, and that makes me really nervous. I also don't know. This is a fleet. It's just a bunch of Iberian tribesmen.
Yes.
They're assault raiders. Ship health is 875. Oh, okay. Those are some pretty decent ships, actually. So maybe we don't risk our fleet here.
Ready for orders.
We kind of pull you back.
Down the oars,
Play that patiently. You can't reinforce.
My skills are yours.
At your command. Ready for orders. You have further orders.
Ah. Yuki. Is there a way to see if you have night battles? You guys have a lot of skirmisher cav. Okay, there's another force that we can see of theirs.
Can I be of more?
In Rome, Macromades. I am curious. Okay, you guys get the Numidian cavalry and the Numidian javelins. It still says 7 shots per minute, but the bar goes up a little bit. So it seems like you have a tad faster fire rate. And you guys are better in melee combat. Otherwise, pretty similar to the Velites. And then we have Skirmisher Cav, which, as we've seen, are very, very effective at taking out, like, elephants and stuff. Although I don't think we'll be going up against any more elephants anytime soon. Those seem to be, like, more of the Northern African factions. Which it does make sense. Okay, some cool units there. And then we have the new units to check out here, which are all the Equites, and the Extraordinari. Whew. Okay, I'm a little nervous about this push, I'm not gonna lie, but we'll see how it goes.
Make haste, men.
We should be able to push right in. Might take some decent losses with only having 4 ladders.
Command.
RDI are destroyed. Parthia's destroyed. Okay. 2 morale, 2 morale. Pictones. Okay. Alright. Let's do this thing. We got the 2 armies. Declare war. Boom.
Laying siege to the settlement.
Take their capital. What's auto-resolve give us? 95? I might take this. I might take them. Only losing 5%. Of course our second army took less loss or more losses.
Waiting for orders. Commander.
You're not going to be able to reach in the settlement. You are reinforcing, though. We don't need growth in here. That Latin cultural influence would be nice, but we can just get a building in here that does that. We're going to break you down. We're gonna break you down, break you down, break you down. Yeah, I'm gonna go the garrison. Sadly, we can't deploy you this turn. You have 2 more turns until you're completed. Ooh. Okay, I don't think you guys can come into the sea and reach me. I am gonna force march you back. Because with a garrison, like, depending on what these 2 armies do, with a garrison, you guys should be able to push onward. Now, they could 1v1 my army. They could siege with this army, trap this army inside, and then actually even in force march they can't reach me.
At your command.
Okay, that's good news. That's good news. We can get night battles with this army. Night battles on land and at sea. Absolutely.
At your command.
You did not level up,
We hunt
which is
for
fine.
battle. Ready for battle.
Okay, okay, okay. I'm liking it, I'm liking it. Yeah, the difference in melee defense is insane. And we should be getting more bonuses. Once we get tactical drills finished. Alright, loyalty's still looking good. What is your problem? Just the default stuff. You're gonna need to see some battles before you start gaining gravitas. Maybe we shouldn't have made you a general so early. We should have let you build up some gravitas first. As a politician, because you get it gradually. Or passively. Let's just keep you guys happy and send you on a diplomatic mission to Egypt. Things seem to be going well with Egypt as of right now. We do need to get you deployed before we forget.
I shall see to the grains.
You're fine, you're chilling. Building wise, you only have 8 food. We don't really have any other opportunities to build up more food unless we get the food like commerce building tree in here. Otherwise, you are all out of slots. You're just getting the market in. So we could definitely build something else in here. Latin culture is doing just fine. You don't help growth at all. You help growth by 1. And improve our wealth from commerce. I suppose we'll get you in. Over here... Latin culture is on the rise. We might as well get you upgraded. Okay. I think we'll save the rest of our money so we can invest into this territory. And let's see how the Lusitani respond. Oh, nice! We boosted up our Imperium. So we will get an edict here in Africa. Nope. We will get an edict here in Rome. That's gonna help our income. Bada bing, bada boom.
Your merchants are renowned as honorable traders. They would be...
No. No trade for you. We'll be declaring war on you next, me lady. Our leader finally passed. Of old age. Yep. And you know what? His son will take over. Although we do have, it looks like 2 more sons of age. We'll make our leader a general. Cultural understanding. Owning factions, cultural influence, public orders. Spreads owning factions, cultures to neighboring provinces. But that's only for 3 turns. Like, do we really care about that? Cultural suppression. Forcing your superior culture on lesser peoples through repression and violence. I feel like that's the Roman way. That feels like the Roman way. Ooh, +2 zeal. Diplomat has returned. Nice, famous bard. A new leader. Son comes of age. Natural causes. Trait gained. He is now the dictator. Troubled populace. Yep, Lusitania. That makes sense. Some good household traits. Edict issued. Hidden agent exposed.
How may I serve?
Alright, do we really need to steal food here? We definitely want a cultural building. We're gonna want one of these, a public forum. We don't really need the growth. I wouldn't mind getting you a practice field. Honestly. While our armies are gonna be over here for a while, I think this is a good opportunity to get some practice fields in. I think that's what I'm gonna go for. And we'll get food here. So you can, like, train up our troops that are coming over here. You still need one more turn. Massazeli fell back. Which is fine. Let's get you in a force march. We're double time. That way you can pick up this army next turn. Okay, against 18 ships in 7 garrison troops. They won't have towers. Minor settlements do not have towers in Rome. In Rome too. You could hold the settlement. Are we confident enough in this force? What kind of bonuses are you giving? That's just for commander. You're not really giving any of our troop bonuses yet. Or we could just start starving them out. That would really only starve the garrison, wouldn't it?
My skills are yours.
We already deployed you, so you won't be able to move. So we kind of wasted your turn. You're kind of checking on Massazeli's troops. We see that they have a full stack here. They have a 14 stack here. 8 stack here. That's their king. Are you a navy?
As you command.
Yes.
What do you wish of me?
Okay. So what we could do, right, is once we finish off the Lusitani, we take out the Turdetani, then we could sail around and take out the Gaetuli. And then we try and hit like 3 settlements at once. Depending on where their armies are at. A lot of it depends on where their armies are. And then you can come take out the Garamantians. I still don't know where their forces are, which I don't like. I do not like that. But potentially hit 4 settlements at once. 1, 2, 3, 4. But we're still a few turns away from that. Let's see what this looks like. It says we should win. We have some nice veterancy. They have some nice upgrades. I definitely think we could use those armor and weapon upgrades, though. For sure. I think that'll be a lot of help to our troops. Especially since we're still rocking some lower tier troops. And then we bring that 3rd army we're building up into this province, get them all their upgrades. Probably switch over this veteran pretty soon, since they're getting somewhat close to max rank.
Besieging settlement.
And then we're going to want you to come into here. We're getting all of our buildings built in here. We can't see what's going on up north, but we know that they have these two forces. Which is 28 troops. We're not going to have any garrison in here for another 2 turns. But with walls, we should be able to hold. These veteran shield warriors scare me. Even their spears are no joke. 76 melee defense and 34 melee attack. Like, they just outmatch us. They outmatch us. They would only be able to push in with, what, 2 ladders? 4 ladders? Maybe it's 4 ladders?
At your command.
Even our Principes wouldn't hold too well. I don't know.
Commander.
We could lose this force. We certainly could. Because we wouldn't be able to push away from here, right? Once we take this, like, we're going to have to leave these 2 armies here. And maybe with these 2 forces, we sail all the way north and hit this. And then they start starving out, desperately push us somewhere. But, like, if these guys push me in here, we'd be in a lot of trouble. I think we try and risk it, though. I think we try and risk it and take this fight and kind of see what they do. Let's do it. A lot of ships. These, honestly, they shouldn't be too tough. They look like a bunch of their basic troops. So we don't want to fight in the fog. Ah, this map. I remember this map quite well. I think this is a good spot for our velites and our levies. We'll back you up with our basic spears and the war dogs. Hastati, I'm going to push through this choke point. Accompanied by our Italian spearmen. General, you might want to stay over here.
Hastati. For the gods. Those walls are like the hearts of the defenders.
They do have slingers all the way in the back.
Rotten, ill-made, and weak.
They're all going to dock right here, aren't they?
Italian spearmen.
Alright, I might bring you guys back on over then. Push through here with our Hastati.
At the double.
Be ready to hold these guys off. They are only stacks of 80, which is not bad.
By your command. Tribunus. Ferrari. Double time.
Try and get in range of these troops, especially taking out these veteran shield warriors. They shouldn't be as dangerous as a garrison troop.
Yes, Commander.
They're probably still pretty dangerous, aren't they? Oh, I can't see what their stats are. Wow.
Spears.
Commander!
Extemplo.
Orders!
Obediamus. Velites. Hastati. For Rome.
Okay. Taking out some of their troops. You just play it patient.
Brave Romans to a man. Quick march. War dogs. Ordinaire.
Ready and waiting!
Happy to
Orders.
serve Rome.
Nice damage to those veteran shield warriors.
charges are yours to command.
Let's go ahead and release the hounds.
Spears! Romans, ready for duty. Italian spearmen! Spears, ready. General! Commander! General! Ready! Orders! We await orders! Commander! Romans!
Yeah, I'm gonna have you guys come in, these slingers. Get you guys buffed. And then we play the rest of it patient. Dogs are tearing them up. Should be fine there.
Our general is under attack.
Yep, that's fine. He should be able to handle those slingers, no problem. Doing some solid damage to the troops here. You, my friends, can pull on back. We shouldn't... I'm pretty sure they were docked within the town. They didn't come in as reinforcements or anything, so... should be fine there. Let's go ahead and surround these guys. You guys can probably take like a better angle. The more of our troops we can keep healthy, the better. So like if we only use the Italian spearmen, as long as they can hold out against these guys, they should be able to.
General!
Better not be the general himself.
Orders understood!
Sitting back there like it's a game. You guys are out of ammo already. Good lord. I don't think these guys are gonna break in time.
Brave Romans to a man. That's me! Commander!
Alright, I'm gonna take you guys out of formation attack. Make sure that you guys can surround them nicely. Let's go ahead and pull you guys back a bit.
Orders! Commander! Orders! Orders! Your orders! Spearmen!
Ooh, they do have jabs.
Advance at speed! Ready! Obidiamos! Advance! Dominate! Ready and waiting! Italian spearmen! Commander!
So far, I think things are going well, though. My dogs definitely took some decent damage, but... Italian spears over this way, please.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
You guys can go ahead and flank around on these guys. You guys are getting a little messed up, but that's fine. Well done. Go ahead and squeeze them out.
our units has used all its ammunition.
These units are basically dead, which is fantastic.
Spearmen, ready for orders. Spear!
Go ahead and surround these guys.
General!
And then we get ready to start marching forward.
Rorari!
That is their entire fleet, except for the few that dropped off over here, which does include their queen. Alright, so let's pull you guys on and back over here. Pull you guys over here. I think all of the dogs have died. Yeah, the dogs charged into here, which I'm not going to complain about. Why are you not shooting? There we go.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Round Romans all. Rorari! Astati! Domine! Spears ready. General! Andata Tua! Missile infantry at your command.
You guys can fall back. We're done skirmishing.
Melee infantry ready.
You guys have attacking testudo.
Italian spearmen! Yours to command! Sons of Mars! Melee infantry! Italian spearmen! Hail! General! Glory awaits! Astati! Commander! Ready! Ready and waiting! Ready! Leap forward! Ready and waiting!
We'll start getting our Astati in there.
Spear infantry! Commander! At your command! Cohorts party!
Astati! Brave Romans to a man! Astati! Jupiter gives us strength!
Spears!
Sons of Mars! Orders!
Rorari! Melee troops awaiting orders. Italian spearmen! Double time! Advance at speed! At speed!
Proud Romans all!
Ready and waiting. Double time! Commander! Over!
Ready! Commander!
For glory! Spears! Italian
orders.
spearmen! For glory! Advance at speed!
Ready and
Alright, we
waiting!
broke them.
Great charge!
She's just Iberian skirmishers.
By your command! And the double! Rorari!
That should make this rather easy.
Astati!
Melee infantry!
Some of our guys are starting to take some decent damage. You are up against veteran shield warriors.
Spears!
Broke them rather easily. Should be able to finish this fight very soon. And honestly, not too bad on the losses. They already broke. Not too bad on the losses at all. Only 2 troops into the yellow. That worked out pretty well. I did not mean to continue. Alright, we will go ahead and occupy. That should be the queen fallen. And now, it's really, what are these armies going to decide to do?
Ready for orders.
Ooh. Ooh. Wow.
We hunger for battle.
So we get that from here. Oh. Oh, man. Still not as much as I was hoping. 50 melee attack and 58 melee defense. It's not bad, by any means. Italian Spearman up to 66 defense.
Ready for orders.
Principe is 52 melee attack, 53 melee defense. Yeah, it's more of an increase to your armor and melee attack. I don't think we're gonna go for unit recruitment here. What do we need for this? We do need the siege. I thought it was these buildings. What the heck do these buildings give us? I can't like right click on it. What do these give us? Oh, it's upon recruitment. Ah. Well, screw that then. We don't want that. I'll get one Field of Mars. I might just go industry here. Do something like that. I didn't realize that. Okay. But now, we have these guys upgraded, and so now we can actually, upgrade you to the other side. And then we kind of get the both benefits. Because you give me what? You give me 1 armor and 2 weapons, but we can get 2 armor and 2 shields.
That's your command.
What are we researching? That is pretty nice. So we want to get what? We want to get the shield maker. Town shield maker. I'm just going to go ahead and grab this real quick. 151 research rate and 173. Research rate's looking really good.
Commander.
You guys have gained a level. Let's get you the campaign movement range. Alright, that's another full province that is under our control. Again, we're probably gonna wait. What? Is that? That's faction wide? All provinces? What? Oh, that's so huge. Oh my goodness. All provinces is crazy. Alright, I'm actually gonna not break you down for now. Yeah, we're gonna leave you as is.
How can I be swift?
And then our spy's gonna go up north. We're gonna see what these forces do. We don't have any money left over from upgrading all of our troops, but that's fine. Alright, you, my lad. More authority would be kind of nice. We'll give you that one. Plus 5% chance of having children. You guys are kind of getting on the older side already, though. Authority when leading an army. +1 cunning. I want to give you authority and research rate. Public order. I'll give you that one. Political situation's looking fine. Awesome. Yeah, these guys really like us now with our war with the Lusitani. Awesome. Let's go ahead and end one more turn and see where we set ourselves up for next time.
The enemy casts a shadow over us all. Will you?
No. No wars in the north for me.
We seek trade and prosperity.
No trade. Alrighty, nice. Gained a rank. Bunch of ranks gained. Okay, so next time we are going to send our spy up north, although we can see it now because we have access to the sea lane. Probably try and starve them out. I'm not sure if starving out this province will cause these armies to starve if they run out of food. Can we see what's going on here? Yeah, you guys are already at -1 food, so I don't think that'll quite starve their armies out because they're not in the region. But yeah, our goal for next episode is going to be to finish off the Lusitani. Although, if we just hit their settlement, we shouldn't have to deal with these armies. We shouldn't have to deal with them because they'll become a client state. So if we could somehow... Oh, we could definitely hit that 2 turns. Because I don't think they can reach us in a single turn, can they? Maybe they could. Maybe. Make them a client state, push on Kartuba, and then get ready for our war against Mesazeli and the Garamantians. And the Gaetuli down here. Complete all of this. We'll have a solid amount of territory. Should have solid strength. We already have 4 somewhat decent armies. Not anything crazy by any means, but we do have 4 armies and 1 fleet. Should give us more than enough to start pushing in the north. But we're getting close to a point where we're going to have to start considering like our long-term campaign objectives and kind of pushing in those directions. But all of that next time. As always, I appreciate y'all for stopping by, and I hope to see you in the next episode. Until then, peace out, y'all.